Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays Renowned Explorers. So, we're going to go ahead and head out to the Caribbean island here. The once feared Dutch pirate Rocher disappeared, so there's supposed to be a lot of nature challenges here, which is going to be good for her. We still don't have an athlete on the team, which is kind of bad, but this will unlock the item shop in New Orleans, which I think is going to be really helpful for this team. I'm not anticipating this team collecting a lot of status. They haven't so far. So missing out on the status shop in Constantinople, I don't think is the end of the world. But finally, you can start the search for Rocher's treasure. The treasure, once stolen from the Spanish silver fleet, should be somewhere on this pristine and beautiful island. Kiwi looks at the map you got from Pinkerton to find out where. A place near a waterfall. Okay. The crew sets foot on this beautiful island and looks around. Just when Bia finds some man-made debris and realizes the island is not as uninhabited as you first thought, you've got company. Smugglers! They come rushing towards you. Our secret island has been discovered. We've got to silence them, mate. It seems they'll leave you no choice. So, let's see what our encounter rewards are. Alright, we just get the extra collect from Devious. So, let's take a look at them. They have 25 speech defense, no armor, and they are weak to enraged. They got 26 spirit. So, let's see. She now has unnoticeable attack. They're aggressive, which means we want to be aggressive. We want to be devious or aggressive. We don't want to be friendly. So if we start off as aggressive, then devious abilities are going to get extra attack power. So I think we want to do that. She's got 23 attack power. She's got 21. She's got 37 attack power. So she can definitely take one of these guys out in one hit. So let's have her do that. We'll have her move over here, attack that guy. Okay, so now we've gone to hostile. That gives our devious abilities plus 25% attack power. Now we can have her. She should easily be able to take one of these guys out with enrage. Yep.
Blah, blah.
And she can't take this guy out with enrage, but since we want to end devious, we're going to go ahead and do it. She didn't miss. Even if she had missed, it would have switched the attitude. But we want to be, because this is going to give us grit. Yeah. So that will reduce her chance of attack. I know it's kind of silly to micromanage this combat. It seems pretty easy. But we might as well. And now she can enrage and finish her off.
Blah, blah.
That will end the encounter devious and get us our extra collect token. Alright. When the smuggler's out of the way, your crew has enough time to hide the boat, and start exploring the island. Sadly, it seems that this island is a smuggler's hideout. Better be careful. Ready to go, Tommy leads the crew into adventure. Alright, so we got a nature challenge and extra supplies here, so we want to hold off on that until we've used at least a couple of our supplies. So let's go down here. Okay, finds nothing of interest. What do we want to... No, I think we'll go up here and then go to here. You're walking through the jungle on a rainy day. There's a small hill you need to cross. Kiwi orders the crew to walk in formation. Kiwi wants someone who doesn't get lost to lead and a strong individual to take up the rear. Okay. Who doesn't get lost? Well, that's Kiwi. She's got the... she's super survivalist scout. And who will take up the rear? I guess we'll have... Let's have Bia take up the rear. With Kiwi in front and Bia covering the rear, you walk through the slippery terrain. After an hour, Kiwi calls a halt for a quick break. Then it becomes apparent that Bia is missing. Nobody's seen or heard from her in a while. What will she do? She'll go search and hope you don't make things worse, with 100% chance. Yeah. Meanwhile, Bia stands up after slipping all the way down from where they were walking earlier. It's important to find the rest of her crew as soon as possible. There seems to be only one way towards where you came from. Bia walks through some trees towards the small path the crew was following before, but it seems that a blue monkey has noticed you. He is sure he doesn't need backup from his monkey friends to take on a single human. Alright, so now we're going to do a little encounter with just one crew member. And we get bonus encounter tokens, which is pretty cool. Okay, so Blue Monkey, he's got low armor, okay speech defense, and 40 spirits. But she has no speech defense, and he's devious. But if we go aggressive right from the start, that's going to be bad. So he has 20 speech. He's not going to be able to take her out in one hit. So I'm actually going to go friendly here with my first attack. So she can try to impress with a range of 2 and stand in this heel square. So she's going to stand here and do try to impress. Okay, so she succeeded. So he's impressed. That will lower his speech defense. And it gives her 30 speech defense up from 0. So it's going to be his turn. He moves forward. He does that, but it doesn't do too much damage because she's got the plus 30 speech defense. Now we can switch over to Devious. This is probably going to finish him off, so we're probably not going to end the encounter Devious, which is unfortunate, but we're going to miss out on a collect. Oh no, he's still up. Well, that's going to work out perfectly then. So he'll do something that won't kill her. Doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it doesn't kill her, and it didn't. And then she can do Terrify again, and that will put us in Devious, and we'll get the extra collect token. It was actually to our advantage that didn't finish him off. So we got our 2 encounter... our extra collect token, and our 4 encounter tokens for that encounter. Mia is usually more of a team player, but handling this situation really gives a confidence boost. Being alone in the jungle sure is dangerous. Mia makes haste to find the others. So she has no base chance, but she has a lot of armor, which apparently helps out, and plus 30% from built-up odds, so we quickly find the crew. Mia finally finds the road you took before and is soon reunited with the rest of the crew, who are also searching. Kiwi, still in front, runs towards Bia with enthusiasm. Bia tells everybody about the slippery slope and the monkey attack. Everybody is glad Bia is okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay too, Bia. Alright, so we'll go here. This will probably refill our supplies to full, I'm guessing. A branch hanging over a chasm gives you the possibility to take a shortcut. A balancing act is required to get to the other side and secure a rope for the others to pass. Kiwi will easily balance across the branch because she's a scout survivalist. Success. Kiwi balances across the branch with success and secures passage. To aid in your fortune, the area you reach is bountiful with gems and supplies. Yeah. So that gets us back up to full 10 supplies, and we'll continue on. Kiwi hears some rustling in some of the trees. You immediately think of monkeys, but all of a sudden, 2 smugglers carrying bananas come coming down. One tells the other, "We're sure to get extra potion of coconuts if we deliver them to the boss." Kiwi becomes agitated, since only being worth an extra portion of coconuts isn't flattering at all. Coconuts, that's all we're worth, huh? Extra couple of coconuts. I'll give you coconuts, you despicable smugglers. Okay, no special bonuses here, so we'll try and be devious. They're aggressive. I think we want to do the same thing we did last time. So we'll have her start off aggressive. Is this 100% attack? Yeah. So we'll start off aggressive, kill this guy. Which gives devious abilities 25% attack power. And then, let's see, can she make it? Yeah, she can. Okay, so we'll have her move up and rage this guy. Then we'll knock him out. So, these guys are all weak to enrage? Okay. So we can do a try to enrage. Or we can do an excite. Let's do a try to enrage on him. And we missed. But that put us into devious, which gives us our plus 25 grit. Missing, not really the end of the world there. Okay, Okay, so she got... So this is her... This is the problem with her. Either they miss, or she gets just utterly creamed. Yeah, so her grit is 54, which is a 35% chance of evading an enemy ability. But in this case, she kind of got creamed. So let's move you up here. And let's see. Terrify is not going to take him out. Attack does not quite take him out, huh? Alright. We should probably do a heal. Let's do a heal so she won't die in one attack. And then, now that you're excited, still doesn't totally take him out. What about... She can't take them out either. Alright, let's... we need to finish this guy off. So let's move... Oh, Enrage has a range of 2, huh? I didn't even remember that. Alright, so let's... If it has a range of 2, we'll move her back to here. We'll enrage this guy. Oh, and it did take him out. Well, that's good, but it means that the only thing she can do, because this is her only ranged ability, is impress that person. But, oh well. And she missed. Well, even if she comes down here and attacks her, which she probably will, she should be high enough health that she won't finish her off. Oh, no, she attacked. That's even better. Alright, so we want to finish this enrage, so we'll do an enrage. See if that finishes her off again. Nope, not quite. And we'll do a terrify. Okay, that gives us the devious victory. A couple more encounter tokens. Take our bananas and apology. Alright, apparently those are some solid gold bananas or something. Because they're worth a ton. Alright, so Tactician, Beguiler, or Quick Thinker. We have a Tactician. Or we can go here. We can get status and gold. Alright, we'll try it. Maybe it'll be a Tactician challenge. Nope, it's a Beguiler challenge. So nobody can do it, so we're just going to take the one campaign. Yeah, I'm not going to roll at 18%. Managed to beat the native champion in the game of rock, paper, scissors before you move on. Okay, whatever. So we can go to this nature challenge over here and replenish our supplies a bit. Or at least we can go there for free. So let's go ahead and do that. The ruins of a native village. The crew is curious about the details of its history, but Kiwi is cautious. Alright, so she's an archaeologist, so she can go there and handle that and get us study campaign. Amelia leads the investigation to a success. From the local writings, Amelia concludes that the village was struck by a disaster that ruined their food. Amelia takes an urn for an investigation and for boasting. Alright, so here we have a technique challenge and a wits challenge. Oh, and here we have an epic encounter. And here we have a technique challenge. We have a level 1 engineer. Let's go here and then down, then possibly down to there. We still got plenty of supplies left. I think we'll pass on the technique challenges for now. As you walk through the jungle, you spot a big shadow jump away further into the woods. It looked big and intimidating. That big shadow will surely make for an epic and risky encounter. Well, we've seen this before. This is a way to get a treasure. You start the hunt and soon find out what the shadow was. A Titan ape! What a magnificent and rare creature. The crew disrupts his meal and he's not pleased about it. He quickly leaps towards Bia to deal the first blow. Ooh, that means she's going to start the fight wounded. which is obviously not good. Titanate subdued. Titanate befriended? Question mark? Alright, well, yeah, so she starts the battle at half health, which is obviously very poor. We don't have any... Oh, we do have an AoE ability. So, let's see. He is weak to impress, immune to terrify. These guys have no special abilities. So... how do we want to handle this? Giving her plus 30 grit would be pretty good. It'd be nice if there was more than 2 people next to her when she does this. But... might have to go with what we got. Let's see, they have 23. Her speech is 29. 25 speech defense. Gives it a 1/3 reduction. She has no speech defense. We're definitely going to want to go devious here. Maybe we should do aggressive, devious. So this has a range of 2. But we kind of want her to be up front. She's got good speech defense, decent armor, and the most spirit of anybody in the party. So... and I don't think we're going to do loudmouth this turn. Necessarily want a tranquility this turn either. So let's do a try to enrage. We want to try and finish off this monkey. I think we should probably try and finish off the monkey before we start working on this guy. So we'll move up here. We'll do a try to enrage on the monkey. Miss. That's unfortunate. She... Alright, let's do an enrage on the monkey.
Blah, blah.
And... boy, if she misses... I'd like her to do this. This is kind of the best option. But if she misses, it's going to be really bad. I think I'm going to do it anyway. We'll take the 80% chance. Okay, she didn't miss. Alright. So he did his boost defenses thing. Ooh, that could have been really bad. I don't really want to... Alright, so what I want to do... move her down here so she can get the heal, and she'll still be in range to do a try to impress on this monkey. And if it works... okay, it worked. So then we can finish off this monkey. so we don't want to stay friendly, obviously. So we can finish off this monkey in a couple of different ways. I think what we want to do is finish him off aggressive with her. But I kind of like to retreat a little bit. So her enrage has a range of 2. So if we move her back to here, do an attack on him. So that puts us back into hostile. Gives devious abilities 25% power. And then we can have her retreat to here and do an enrage on this monkey and finish it off.
Blah, blah.
Perfect. Okay. And that will let her get some health back. Alright, so that monkey's not going to be defensive again. Yeah. Ow. Okay, so now we have to do as much damage as we possibly can to him. He's got 50 speech defense and 25 armor. The ape will dominate you if he senses you are devious. Interesting. Well, what I think we should do, we need to get a heal off for sure, and I'd like to have her end here. So we probably want to be mostly aggressive, so what we want to get an enrage off first. So that's her belly whack. She does enrage. So we're going to want her to finish here and enrage. Him to finish there and her to finish there. So we'll move you to here. Move you to here. Move you down to here. Now you can do a excite, a tranquility.
Whee! Oh, yeah!
Heal everybody up. You can do... let's see now. If we do an enrage now... Yeah, we got to do the enrage now, though.
Blah, blah.
Oh, but that didn't make him enraged because he's so positive. And he is immune to Terrify. So we'll just have you do an attack then. Alright. And we'll end the turn since everybody's gone, and we'll see what he does. He did 54 damage. Well, not super set losing a resolve in this combat, as long as we only lose 1. So I still want to enrage him, if possible. We'll go ahead and try and enrage.
Blah, blah.
Still too positive for the enrage to work. We'll do a revive.
Yeah.
And we'll have her do another try to enrage, I think. Alright. And we'll end the turn. So he does his defensive thing when he gets into a negative mood. But it doesn't heal him. So... But now he's got 100 speech defense and 75, so he's going to be really hard to damage. We've done about half damage to him, though. See, this reduces... This is 2/3 damage reduction, this is 60% damage reduction. But he does have Impress weakness. But... Impress just pushes him further to the positive. We don't want... It doesn't really matter if we give him 25% speech. So, I think I'm going to keep... And also do just attack him. That will reduce him a little bit. Not as much. This is pretty equivalent damage. He's the only one who has Impress. This really lowers his mood a lot, though. Alright, we're going to keep doing the try to enrage with her. And we'll just have these two attack. Doesn't do a ton of damage. But it does do some. Okay. We still have the plus 25% grit. It'd be really nice if he missed one of his attacks. Didn't miss that one. He had to have a pretty good chance to miss that one. Like at least 40% chance to miss that one. Okay. So we'll have her do the revive. Do we want to have... Yeah, I want to move her up and then do the revive, I think. And then have her step back to here. And now he'll actually become enraged. Which lowers his armor for this. So, and now we're into hostile. So he's got 32 left. This could be bad. Because he's going to go down if he takes another hit. Oh, just out of range, huh? Alright, we got to finish this guy off this turn. He didn't do his super defense thing, so we should be able to do it. Devious abilities are at 25% power. So if you enrage... And then you can attack and finish this guy off. So we finished aggressive. Not ideal. We might have been able to finish devious if I planned a little better. Oh well. You capture the ape with relative ease now that it's unable to defend itself properly. The ape will be the central attraction of zoos and circuses all over the world. So 5 campaign and 10 study. So was that worth 2 resolve? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so this is a trader. Let's go ahead and head down here and pick up this encounter. A group of monkeys, led by a blue monkey, is bullying another barrel. They look really scared. Sadly for you, the blue monkey notices you and tries to assert his dominance over you as well. Yeah, was that worth 2 resolve? I don't know if that was worth 2 resolve. Okay. So they're devious. So I think I'd like to start aggressive. Actually, kind of like to start devious, but the problem is I can't take these guys out if I start devious. Well, maybe I can. Will your enrage take one out at the start? It won't. you go aggressive, then I think we have a bunch of speech defense penalties. So I think we have to... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with her, try to enrage this guy, and see if it hits. Okay, it hit. So now we're devious. We don't want to finish aggressive. So we want to have her do this. And then we can have him do an aggressive that will leave us in devious. Okay. So at least we don't have the speech defense penalty. Alright, you can attack her all you want. She's got super armor. Or super speech defense. He does not, however. See, he took almost twice as much damage from that. Alright, so I think we can... This is going to be a good opportunity to use our unnoticeable attack. Which is a pretty cool animation. To take out that monkey. And then... two of you can work together. Actually, your Excite... Yeah, it's probably going to... can totally take one of these guys out. And will not put us into friendly. And then... you can come down here. And enrage this guy. Ouch, that really hurt. Look at how bad her defenses are. I need to end. They still haven't missed her, not even once. Alright, so we need to get a heal off here. Since we are totally beat up. So he can come here and see if he can finish this guy off with an impress. Okay, that's helpful. Now she can do an tranquility, heal everybody up. Should keep her from getting one shot. Now we have plus 30 speech defense. We should still be able to get back to devious by the end of the fight. Yeah, in fact, you can see, even though the mood is friendly, we are still devious. Set a friendly example for the monkeys, which might not be the best in the world. I mean, I didn't even look at that. I guess those two are both fine. Okay, let's do... Let's see, is there unnoticeable? She still has one cooldown left on unnoticeable attack. So if we want to do an attack, an aggressive, we ought to do 2 deviouses first. Which is actually fine. Have her do a try to enrage. She can do an actual enrage. And then that puts us into tense, which means she can do an attack, which will not put us back into aggressive. So we'll end devious, the extra collect token. The bullied monkeys are delighted you broke the blue monkey's spirit. They start copying your behavior and start practicing their pranks and taunts. They sure seem to have a talent for it. Oh, and we all leveled up, which is good. So we can get her plus 20 grit after using Enrage. I like it. We can get her I guess I don't really want the study token in Berlin, so we'll grab that. And she can gain an extra attack on Via's normal's attack with half of her attack. Or +1 collect when resolving a battle aggressive. I really like this. Seems good. Okay. Wow, we got 2 possible treasures. I guess we'll go to the market. We can't. We obviously have no resolve, so we can't buy anything. We actually have a little bit of gold. We can gain a Caribbean dagger, a glyph, or a talisman. We should probably buy something. I don't know. Could this be like aggressive? Let's try. Let's try the glyph. +5 speech power and +5 grit on a defense item. Okay. We can use that. Who should we give that to? +5 speech power and +5 grit. I'm thinking she could definitely use all the grit she can get at this point. Speech power would be fine. So let's give it to Kwame. Alright, we got 5 supplies left and no nature challenges in sight. Oh no, there's a nature challenge here. So we'll go here. Such a distant place, you're bound to make some discoveries about the nature of things. While exploring, Kiwi often asks someone to keep their eyes open for such discoveries. Amelia, who has naturalists, looks for natural oddities. In Discovery, Amelia managed to find a new type of beetle. While Amelia is happy with the find, Kiwi is slightly disgusted. Okay. That's a 0. Alright, so we'll definitely go here first. What an enormous tree. Climbing it might reveal information about the island, but you need to be quite the athlete. 55. It doesn't say what the failure condition is, so it's probably not -1 resolve. 2 study and 1 collect, or 1 study. Let's just... I'll save that. Let's just research it. I'll take the 1 study. Oh, there's something odd there. Well, I definitely want to check that out. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 3. We can still get back there. Alright, well let's check out the something odd. Those are usually worth going for. What a great place to camp, with beautiful clean creek. Kiwi tells everyone to prepare for a comfortable day. The crew spends their day relaxing, but then something interesting happens. It baffles someone. That probably gives her a quick thinker perk. Maybe a rogue perk. Amelia surprises everyone. I have no idea what that would give her. Maybe let's do a nice gesture. We don't have any speech skills. Out of the blue, Amelia comes to the rest of the crew with a little homemade gift, a friendship bracelet. Amelia wants to give it to the crew after all they share together. The crew is flattered and appreciates the gesture. A trinket gives you +5 speech defense. After a good day, the crew sits around the campfire and listens to one of Kiwi's great stories. The night is even more gentle and boiled when a delightful dinner is served by... Alright, so this is going to give you a naturalist cooking. I don't think she has it. Kiwi is a fantastic cook. On the downside, Kiwi will have to endure the complaining of hungry crew members. Yeah, she didn't have it already, so that gave her another naturalist talent. And we got a friendship bracelet. +5 speech defense. Who should we give that to? Oh, we should probably give that to him, huh? Oh, it's a trinket, that's right. And we'll give him this, too. so we can use at least a little bit of speech defense. Or she has at least a little bit of speech defense. No, we can go here and get extra supplies. Probably +2 supplies. But I still want to go to both of these places. So 3, 2. Alright, I'm going to go... It's a technique challenge to get the supplies too, so we might not even get them. While walking, Bia slips on a banana peel. You hear a monkey laughing and taunting you from a tree. You look and notice a group of monkeys. The laughing one is blue. Well, obviously we're going to react to the provocation because we want the encounter tokens. Oh, interesting. We get an extra encounter token for being friendly. Well, I will consider that, although I will not promise to be friendly. Let's... Wow, we're starting right next... There's a lot of monkeys in this encounter. We're starting right next to these two. So, they are devious. I'm going to go ahead and use her unnoticeable attack to take this guy out. And then we will go... It doesn't finish her off, huh? But it will if we do an enrage on this guy. That will take us into devious. Give friendly abilities 25% power. Now that will finish him off. But now she's out in front. Well, she's only going to get attacked once. I can live with that. Okay. So friendly abilities still have 25% attack power. Do we want to go friendly? I think we kind of do, actually. Is she next to that monkey? She's 3... She ought to be able to... Oh, but wait. She has to move next to the monkey to excite it. I'm thinking. We'll start with having her use Try to Impress. See if it works. It worked. That will put us in friendly. Then... She does have a range 2 enrage. Problem is she can only move... Because if that fails, I would want to move her here. If it succeeds, I want to move her all the way to there. I guess I'll have to compromise. I'll move her to there. She should... Yeah, she can move to there. She will do a Try to Enrage. No, she won't. She will do an Enrage. And she can do an Excite. It's not ideal, but it does do a little bit of healing. I don't want to waste a Tranquility to heal just one person. And now the blue monkey is in a healing spot. Well, somebody finally missed her, at least. So if we want to take out the blue monkey, we have to do it all in one turn. Alright, well, everybody can reach the blue monkey, so that might be possible. If we go devious, that will give friendly abilities 25% power. That's still on cooldown. It will also let us do one aggressive play. So let's do an enrage. Let's do an enrage. We'll move up here. Do an enrage.
Blah, blah.
It's 20 friendly abilities, 25% attack power. We'll move here and do. Oh, does he have excite resistance or something? Oh no, he just has a ton of. Well, if we attack him, we can definitely finish him off. All right, we'll have you just straight up attack him. Since yeah, your basic attack attacks twice now. That did not move us into aggressive. Unfortunately, one of these monkeys is now going to do that. And that leaves her to just do a try to enrage. Well, they won't get healed this turn. And we're not damaged, so they can't finish us off. Alright, let's do enrage. That will kill him.
Blah, blah.
Oh, we want to be friendly, though, don't we? Get an extra encounter token if we're friendly. Whoops. Alright, well, we'll do a try to impress. Maybe it'll miss. Nope. If it had missed, she could have done a impress and finished him off. Alright, we went devious. We got to collect instead of an encounter. Movie fans stop taunting you and are slowly leaving the area. The encounter would have been better, but the collect is better than nothing. The jungle is bountiful but hard to traverse. You could spend extra supplies to explore this deep jungle. Alright, I may regret this, but I'm going to do it. You were starting to lose hope you would find anything of interest, but then Huey makes a great find, a deep amethyst. This precious stone will do great as a scientific treasure, but you could also sell it at market value. We have a ton of science. Let's sell it. We only have 2 left. I'm still going to go here and see if there's a... Oh, that's a nature challenge. Ooh, we got lucky. What an amazing find. In the deep of the jungle, you find the elusive 100-year fruit. The low-hanging fruit takes more than 100 years to grow to this size. Surrounding this fruit is a barrel of monkeys performing a ritual never witnessed before. You could take the fruit to safety. A naturalist might be interested in studying the monkey's ritual. Well, Amelia's a naturalist. She will study the monkey's ritual with 100% chance. Fascinating. Amelia observes that the monkeys know about the fruit, suggesting cultural memory in this barrel. Once the monkeys start shaking a tree, making squishing noises and explosive gestures, Amelia starts to get anxious and rushes in and takes the fruit. The monkeys are seemingly disappointed. With the research and fruit in hand, you leave the heartbroken monkeys behind. Alright, so we get the 100-year fruit. 75 renown and 1 insight, no additional effects. Alright, so this is a nature challenge, so this will mean we are not running out of supplies after all. Your explorations take you to a magnificent view, a waterfall into a deep cave in the middle of the jungle. You wonder what inconceivable things you might encounter down in that cave, but it looks very risky. It is decided the crew will explore the cave. I think we're not going to do this, because, yeah, even with 1 tools, -1 resolve means it's the end of the adventure. So, we will not do that. Unfortunately, we are going to run out of supplies, however, because we can't get to here in 1 move. Well, we might as well pick up a couple more encounter tokens. The crew hears some noises coming from afar. Kiwi decides to go take a look. Some of the monkeys you helped earlier are pestering a group of smugglers. Stop it! Arg! I know you're implying my mom is a banana. Arg! Unable to cope with this monkey, the smugglers run away and leave behind their belongings. Kiwi is so proud. You're out of... Oh, huh. Kiwi loses some grit. Ouch. That sucks. Loved breaking those little hearts. Fools like them didn't deserve any better. Interesting. That wasn't bullying. They were asking for it, right? They ran away. Good. That leaves us with more energy to explore. Okay. All right. Well, we're out of supplies, so we got to head here. Finally, you find it. The Waterfall Rock. The treasure hidden by the notorious pirate Captain Rocher must be here somewhere. This is the goal of the expedition. Onward. What a fantastic sight. No wonder that pirate Captain Rocher chose this place to bury his treasure. The crew starts to look for clues and signs of treasure under the peerless guidance of Kiwi. It seems it will take longer than expected. Someone might want to set up a defensive camp. Well, Bia will do that since she's a tactician. It looks like a bastion. Bia creates a camp at a strategic location with a lookout and everything. Besides that, it was a good way to learn about the environment. You'll be prepared for any hostilities. To find the treasure, the crew spends hours looking for Rocher's marks. The night passes and guard duties change while the crew works diligently to discover the secret treasure. It's not long that the next morning... No, that sentence doesn't sound right. It's not long the next morning until something happens. Let's do money. We already have tons of science. Treasure. After hours and hours of searching and digging, Kiwi's shovel finally hits a wooden chest. The crew opens it up to see the Spanish treasure in all its glory, surrounded by other precious pieces. The crew prepares to dig out Rocher's treasure when you hear a deep laugh from behind you. It's the smuggler boss. I heard these rats were on my island, but I didn't think they would be so kind as to find this treasure for me. Get your paws off my booty, landlubbers. He hurls a heavy object towards you. It's a bomb. It's going to blow up and take some of the treasure with it. Kiwi needs to take charge of the situation quickly. All right, Amelia has a 98% chance. If she fails, it's -1 resolve, and we lose. Okay. With sweaty hands, Amelia manages to defuse the old bomb. You're able to secure some valuables before the boss comes in. All right, 1 treasure hunt, 1 campaign, and 1 study. The boss confronts you. Seems you won't go down with this an old sea mine. We'll show you what happens when you disrespect my territory. Fellas, get at the treasure and crush these landlubbers. Seems that there's no choice. All right, so here's the boss encounter. I have to be careful because we still only have 1 resolve left. So there's the boss. So they're aggressive, so we don't want to go friendly. Well, that's fine. Should probably try and take her out. How do we want to do that? I think I'm going to move her back and stab that guy. Go into aggressive. That'll give devious abilities 25% of power. She does a lot of damage. So she can now enrage and take out that guy.
Blah, blah.
And I'll have her move forward. And do we want to switch to devious? I think we do. We'll get the extra grit. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So there's more reinforcements over there. Can't quite reach them. We still got a couple turns before the boss even gets here. So you're completely uninjured right now. Let's have you enrage. Finish this guy off.
Blah, blah.
You do have a range 2 ability, but that's 3 away, so you're not even going to be able to get there. And you can't get to either one of those squares, or to that square. That's annoying. Alright, I guess you... Alright, we'll move you up to here. And yeah, Nobody within range. You can just stay here then. That's fine. Boss continues to take his sweet time to get there. You got shot, but you'll heal some back at the start of the turn. Yeah. Alright, so go ahead and kill this guy. Let's see. Get any more reinforcements? Doesn't look like it. Neither of these guys can get up to me this turn. Let's... Sure, go ahead and excite. And you might as well do an excite.
Yahoo! Woohoo!
And that'll be the end of the turn. These guys can move up. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. He is weak to enrage. Sounds good to me. So we kind of don't want to go aggressive, so we'll just do a double enrage here. And you can come back, and you'll be able to do something next turn. Right, reinforcements, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, that was not that bad. That is starting to get troubling, however. Let's have you step back. Do another enrage.
Blah, blah.
Will that finish him off? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Not quite. So we'll now excite will finish him off. 100% chance to hit. And it will not move us into friendly. So we will end the encounter devious, which is what we want.
Yahoo!
Don Smugglone? Or was that Smugglestone? I missed it. Alright, anyway. You've totally broke their spirits. The smuggler boss is having difficulty keeping his act together and runs away in tears. His crew follows to at least try and cheer him up. You hear the voices fade into the distance. Come on, boss. You ain't that bad. We love you. You're the baddest smuggler on the island. With the smugglers gone, you can safely retrieve Rocher's treasure. Plus 10% gold from all collect tokens. That's nice. And 1 treasure hunt. It looks magnificent. The scent of gold fills the air. With Rocher's treasure in your hands, the expedition is a success. You can proudly return to London with the old Spanish treasure. Well done. Alright. Well, our resolve leaves something to be desired, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. 3 treasures. Which gives us quite a bit of insight, actually. $782 gold, tons of gold, like massive, massive amounts of gold. Enough status to pick up a couple of extra followers, goodly amount of research, and 500 renown. All right, Sly Scholar. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time, and until then, have a terrific day.